Yo, what's up? This is Mixmaster Mike, Serial Wax, killing villain, chilling here. Welcome to the D Money Show. Don't be a clown, don't sleep. Here we go.
I let him have it.
So we're here with some of our amazing sponsors of this year's affiliate or next year's affiliate ball 2024, Las Vegas, featuring Fat Joe. It's going to be amazing. It's the same venue as last year at Chaos Nightclub in Las Vegas, which is located at the Palms. And if you guys were there last year and saw Method Man, he really just killed it. I mean, it was amazing. Probably my favorite venue out of all the venues ever, because it's circular shaped and the signage for the sponsors is everywhere. It's literally wrapped around the whole venue. You look up, the ceiling has tons of screens on it, so you cannot miss the sponsors' logos. Our top 2-level sponsors will have their logos displayed. The rest of the sponsors will get a ton of newsletter promo, social media, thanks on the mic, and everything else. Okay, that being said, let's dive into this one. Okay, let's start with one of our main sponsors who's in the room right now. We have James Burton. James has a company called Fuel for Pros. A little background on James. He's also one of the original co-founders of a company I'm sure you've heard of, CarMax. So that to me is instant, legit credibility, say no more, whatever, sign me up for whatever it is. But what he has is a technology platform that's extremely unique. I'm going to let him tell you more about it. I just know that people are loving it. They're eating it up. And if you do lead gen or need search results, he's got something for you that blows everything else away. And nobody's doing anything like it. So with that kind of intro, let's get to James first. Why don't you tell us what you got?
Yeah, so the publisher space is relatively new for us. We've been, I retired in '08 from CarMax after 14 years and then got into software. So I had a really nasty non-compete and couldn't keep doing dealerships for a couple of years and got into the software space. So we have about 9,000 dealers that use our products and services. And then we're in legal healthcare, like United Healthcare is a client. We do a lot of their age data for them for live appending. But the summary would be for the publisher space or owner operator space, we identify early market shoppers, first party double opt-in, TCPA compliant, that have pre-form fill. They have not completed a form yet. And then we also augment and enhance data against 98% of the US population in real time against shoppers that are either in an age data set or currently online looking for a service. So companies like American Express, T-Mobile, Fanatics, Victoria's Secret buy their data from us. So we're large in the e-commerce space now. So the publisher space is just in the last, I guess, a year and a half, we started looking at it because there's just so many players in that space. And you know how there's somebody selling somebody another piece to another piece to another piece. And I think we were just trying to understand it and streamline it and help everybody do better. So right now our primary focus has been in solar, home services, legal, tort law, some of the bigger ticket areas. But we're really excited to do more with everybody. And, I'm just keeping it simple, but that's essentially it. I think the biggest difference is the amount of the population that we own. So if you think about people 18 to 80 that can contract, a little over 98% of those customers have a live profile, and it's blockchain. There's only one person, and we follow them through off and online transactions. When they use their American Express, when they go to Olive Garden, anything you can think of. So it's pretty interesting to look at.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I've referred people over to you guys because I know how amazing your services are and everybody loves it. I mean, for those that understand it, because it's different, and what you guys offer is literally a way for you to grow a company, even without spending a fortune. You could actually get these amazing leads coming in and top search engine results as well. So especially if you're looking for a city, like, for example, let's say you're doing roofing, for example, right? If you're selling leads for roofers, you could literally get them in all the search engines for all the cities, and they'd be a top search result with their lead form. And is that pretty much how it works, James?
That is more to it than that. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, there's a traffic component, and there's a form fill component. And then there's an identity resolution component. So a lot of what I've seen with publishers, we've seen historically, even in auto and large e-commerce companies, as they do a lot of paid ads. But, let's say a drug, you never get the information who the customer was. Facebook, Instagram, PPC, you get this, you get 100,000 visitors, 30% of it's junk. The other 70%, who were they? So for the first time in real time, 4/10 of a second, you can see that that is James Burton at this address with this phone number and 510 attributes: credit score, married, divorced, owns his own home, all just in real time. So you can make an educated decision about how to make an offer to that customer. So that's not been available before. It's always kind of a mystery. And when you look at the attribution charts, you'll see where Google, for example, sent you the same customer 10 times. But because you didn't know who they were, you're still paying for all those impressions. And so part of it is to disrupt that and educate. So, we saw it with dealers when we did it. They were just in awe, like, holy cow, I thought I was getting 100,000 real visitors a month. And it's like, no, substantially less. And a lot of these people have been here several times. You just don't know it. So it's been fun.
That's amazing. And I think we had a conversation once before that not only do you have one of their phone numbers, if they have 4 phone numbers, you might have all 4 of them and you'll know which
alias, email addresses, all of it. Yeah.
And which one's the one that they use the most, which is key.
System goes back over the last 48 months and looks at the frequency of the mobile device and the frequency of their actual device and the frequency of the email. So it knows which one is the one that's not spam. Correct.
That's excellent. Okay, awesome. And thanks for being a main sponsor this year.
Yeah, we're excited.
You're really stepping your game up. I love this. And speaking about our main sponsors, let's go to Marketcall, because Marketcall just solidified a main sponsorship. I love working with Marketcall. Great team. Carly was up for Affiliate Manager of the Year, and we got Carly here on our call right now. Carly, how are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm doing great. I hope you all are having a fantastic Tuesday so far. You may or may not know me already. I am at all of the conferences, so if we've had the pleasure of meeting, that's amazing. If not, then I look forward to meeting you. Marketcall, a little bit about us. We are an exclusive lead generation agency and boutique pay-per-call network focused on white hat verticals that service B2C. So things like debt settlement, health insurance, travel, legal, and a bit of home services as well. We're really exciting this year because we've reached new milestones with our company. We are number 8 on the Inc. 5000 list for the entire list. And we are also number 1 in advertising and marketing. We have experienced 30,000% growth in 2 years. It's incredible. So we're really excited to be attending and sponsoring. And this is a perfect year for us to sponsor since we've hit such milestones like that. My title with Marketcall is Director of Affiliate Partnerships. I was actually just promoted right after Darren nominated me for Affiliate Manager of the Year. So thank you for that.
It wasn't me. It was the entire industry. Like, I'm just the guy spearheading this movement of AFI awards, but it really is an industry award. It wasn't me. Anyway.
Yeah.
Shaggy.
Well,
it wasn't me.
Either way, I love the love. I appreciate the love, and I'm happy to, I guess, put forth such a good positive example of how to do business in our industry. I would say that for us specifically, we do really, really well with Spanish-speaking offers and helping our affiliates and our publishers convert on Spanish-speaking offers specifically, because we find that is a niche that we just have a lot of success with. I would say, obviously, health insurance is a big focus for us. I am actually a licensed health and life insurance agent partnered with an FMO. So we have, different levels of what we can do there. And who are we looking to meet? We are looking to meet with buyers. We are looking to meet with affiliates. We are a network, so we help facilitate that relationship between those 2 people and those 2 companies or groups, what have you. So we just like to do good business in any way we can.
Yeah. And what's funny is we all have one thing in common. We were all at the AFI Awards this year. And I'm proud to say, Carly, you are unroastable.
I guess so.
Yeah, you're unroastable. For those that don't know what that means, we had Jeff Ross, the roast master, as our host of the AFIs, and maybe I should have explained that a little more in depth to all of our nominees and winners, that it's kind of a roast. But I figured if I call it the Roast Master General, people would put 2 and 2 together and figure, yeah, he's probably going to roast you a little bit. It wasn't me. Again, it wasn't me. I love how I get to deflect any blame on any winners, losers, or the roasting. Anyway, that was fun. So thanks for explaining a little more about Marketcall. You guys are just so amazing. I love the team. Now, listen, during the AFIs, it was really funny because Tom, who I'm going to get to next, I see him at our intermission break, and the next category was about to go to his category, and it was pretty fun. Now, hold on. Tom is with Optizmo.com. So for those who don't know, and I'm going to turn it over to Tom in a second, but I just want to set it up. Uh, he did win an AFI award previously for Optizmo for the same category. And so you would think he's the front runner, right? So he's sitting there watching everybody getting roasted, and he's thinking, oh no, I might actually win this one because I've already won it before. And I see him as we're all having an intermission, having drinks, and he comes up to me kind of like petrified. He's completely pale. And he says, Darren, holy shit. I might be embellishing a little bit on the word verbiage, but he's like, are we winning? Are we? Please tell me we're not winning. I really don't want to get up there and get roasted. I go, you're not winning. And it was pretty funny because when I got back on stage, I said it that way on stage, and it got a big laugh out of everybody. I don't do comedy. I'm not trying to be funny. It was just something that happened that was on the top of my head, and I had to get it out there. It was pretty funny. So the one time you don't want to win an AFI, you didn't win an AFI. Does that make you a winner again? Yes, it does. So that being said, let's turn over to Tom. Tom, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Optizmo does and who you're looking to work with?
Absolutely. Thanks, Darren. Yeah, that was just to tack on to that. Yeah, I mean, one great event. I know I speak for probably everybody here that we all had a blast. And yeah, the AFI Awards and the roast, that was a super fun night. And it was very funny. We were sitting there, and Chris, our CEO, and I were just like, "Oh crap, we didn't prepare a speech. We didn't we were going to think about it. Are we going to go up there and get roasted?" So I brought it up to you. I don't remember turning pale, but hey, I might have. You never know. But it did take a little bit of the pressure off. We're like, oh, okay, cool. I'm now going to have another drink, and we don't have to worry about getting up on stage. And although we did, admittedly, we both were in tuxes, so we were prepped. We were going to look damn sharp on that stage.
We look good.
Yeah, no, super fun night. We're looking forward to it again next year for sure. But yeah, so Tom Wozniak, I'm the COO of Optizmo Technologies, and we are the industry leader in email suppression list management and also SMS suppression list management. Not as big a part of our business, but also we have a number of key clients that are involved in that. Essentially, what we do is we're kind of an insurance policy in the email and SMS space, helping all of our clients stay compliant with CAN spam, TCPA, other data privacy laws that essentially require you to respect somebody when they say, I don't want your offers anymore. And we make that easy, very turnkey. So we work with companies large and small, from big guys like Salesforce and Fanatics to little mom and pop, style e-commerce or affiliate marketing shops. Work with all the major networks, integrate with all the platforms, and obviously our users are, every email marketer that's out there uses our platform one way or another, and a lot of SMS marketers too. So we've been in this game for going on 14 years now at Optizmo. I personally have been in it just a little bit longer than that, going back to closer to 2000. So, but being only 27 years old, I'm still not sure how that's possible. That I could have been in that long. But yeah, so when we are looking for clients, we really, again, we're sort of Switzerland. We're in the mix that we love working with, any new network that doesn't work with us today. We'd love to chat with them if they have email or SMS in their mix of offers. Advertisers that are looking to connect with affiliates, we can ensure or help ensure that all their offers and programs are compliant. And down to agencies, we use a ton of those. Wonderful partners for us as well. Tracking platforms, again, with the integrations. And then, of course, we're always happy to talk to all the actual affiliate marketers. They aren't technically our clients, but they're users of our platform and are utterly important for us in the entire ecosystem. So yeah, that's kind of the Optizmo story.
Well said. Bravo. And by the way, Chris, the owner, CEO, is an amazing musician, and his band Spam played during the AFI Expo a couple of years back and absolutely crushed it. So that was really
okay.
cool.
We need to bring back CAN spam.
Yes.
I loved, that was one of my favorite performances.
Yeah, that was fun.
I had no idea we were all so talented, because I'm also a musician. I'm not like performance musician, but I'm so into that. So I vote for bringing CAN spam back.
It is funny. There are so many professional level musicians in this industry. Because Spam, the band, it used to be called, it's had multiple names over the years. I think it was Megapixel once upon a time, and it might have been Touch My Pixel way back in the day.
We had them play an affiliate ball back in the day.
Right, yeah. But I mean, they've had a rotating all-star lineup going back, like probably 10 years. And yeah, there are just a ton of incredibly talented musicians that also just happen to be really big in the affiliate space. So I'm sure that Spam will make another appearance one of these days.
We'll have to bring him back.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well said too. Carly, what do you play, by the way?
Okay, so I play three instruments. I play a hang, which is a German steel drum, otherwise known as a handpan. I play mandolin, and I also play acoustic guitar. I can play electrics, but I prefer.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, well, maybe we'll get you up on stage. I've always wanted to do like our industry's got talent kind of thing, and have everybody who's got a talent be pre-screened, come up on the stage and do a little something. So one of these days we're going to do that.
I also vote for karaoke. Like industry karaoke would be fantastic.
That would be pretty fun. Yeah, I saw that once at Lead Gen World. I remember they did that once, or probably more than once. It was a lot of fun. Rappers Delight killed it. It was the best.
Sam's done it at one of her sponsored parties before, and it went really well.
Oh yeah, wow. So next up, we have another main sponsor of ours. By the way, we got Sam Pop. That's what I call you. I know that's your nickname. And Sam is amazing. Sam works with TrackDrive and handles their sales. She is just a delight to work with. And if you're not using TrackDrive, you should. I'm going to let Sam tell you more about what TrackDrive does. I'm going to turn it over to you, Sam.
Perfect. Yeah, so hi everyone. My name's Sam. I direct sales, marketing, kind of do a little bit of everything, wear many hats. Really, my job is to just make sure that Rich, our CEO, gets taken care of. Any he doesn't have the time to handle, I handle. So another big thing I do is like affiliate partnerships. So a big job that just kind of like randomly fell into my hands was to make sure that our clients get taken care of. So connecting buyers, sellers, and just making sure that people that are using TrackDrive, that have a full funnel going on, and they're doing high volume, making lots of money. That's our goal. But a little bit about TrackDrive. So we are an inbound call tracking platform, first and foremost, but I will say we do a lot over at TrackDrive, which is why we won Most Innovative with Darren's AFI Awards, just because Rich likes to just roll with everything. Anything that we can do to help clients and keep building things, we are on it. But inbound call tracking, that's our bread and butter. We also have our lead to call automation. So that's pretty much just uploading. If you have leads or age data, you can upload that into TrackDrive, and then we set up a schedule and it nurtures leads via SMS, email, outbound calls, which can either be with a live agent, which you can have on TrackDrive, or it can be like some form of AI. And then we also have our full outbound side, and we have a full dialer, an agent CRM, and we also now have our spam tag mitigation, which we are calling verified caller ID. And what that does is, and you don't have to be on TrackDrive to utilize this, anyone can use it. And it pretty much just removes the spam tags off of phone calls. And as long as you're not like actually like crazy spam calling and doing things you're probably not supposed to be doing, we can guarantee that there will be no spam tag as long as you are a legit business. And we're not just monitoring and rotating numbers like all the other companies. And that's what makes it so special, is that we actually are removing the spam tag. Like you will see a noticeable difference. Like people get on it. They're like, sure, I'll test it out. And they're like, whoa, my conversions have gone up like 90%. It's crazy. So we're doing that, but ultimately inbound call tracking, that's our bread and butter. That's what we're known for. We have clients like State Farm, we have Arcadia on there, we have Suda Connector, we have huge clients. So do really well on that side of things, but outbounds, automation, we kind of do it all. So I will say too, one last thing with our outbound dialer, we're optimal for live transfers. I always like to say this, because how it works is we pretty much filter everything to do with the buyers that you're sending the call to. And then when the agents go through and qualify, it matches with the filters that we have. Carly, I could see you're thinking so hard on that. We match with the filters that we put in on the buyers. So as they go through and qualify, it starts dropping off buyers like as they qualify. So ultimately it's taking the agent thinking out of it. And then as soon as all the qualifications are in, TrackDrive decides the optimal buyer to go to. And then what we can do too is if people don't want to use our dialer, maybe they want to use another dialer out there, then we can actually essentially integrate with that dialer. We put a button in their dialer instead, again, of the agent deciding where the call goes. They press the button, it routes through TrackDrive, and we decide where the call goes based on filters that we set up. So don't want to dive too deep because, I mean, if you've been on TrackDrive, you know that we are very techy. We have a lot to offer. So I could go on and on, but I would say those are the main things: is inbound call tracking first and foremost. Because just really quick, I want to say this too. If you guys don't know, like Rich's background, who's our CEO, he started as an email marketer, did lead generation as well. But as an email marketer, that's how he invented call tracking, because one of his email marketing clients, they asked if they could track phone calls pretty much. There was nothing at that point. And so Rich ended up creating call tracking with a co-founder of his. And then the rest is history from there. They started Call Pixels, which was like the OG call tracking platform. And then it all like expanded into everything else that you see. And now there's this big market of call tracking. But I always like to say, like, Rich is the OG of call tracking, literally. Like he is one of the inventors of it. So he's definitely the man to work with. But yeah, and another big thing, and we just recently started implementing this, is connecting, like I said, buyers and sellers. And that just seems to be so, like, I just love doing it because I can just see people's face light up. They're like, yeah, I'll use TrackDrive. And then they're like, wait, but you can actually build my funnel and network and help me grow. Like, and I just see people light up and it just makes me happy. So anyway, I'll stop talking. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I know it's probably a little boring, but
not at all. Not at all.
Our side of things.
Well, the one thing that I definitely noticed was, well, actually two things that I noticed. The thing about not being a spam call is huge, you know, for tracking for your platform. The second thing that's huge is the bling you have in the background, that AFI award. Look at that.
Oh, it's beautiful, right?
I know, right?
So
that's the new trade show bling right there. You don't need a Rolex. You don't need like a nice car. You just need one of those. Anyway, it looks great there. You guys really nailed it. Now here's the fun part of the show. And by the way, before I get to the fun part of the show, not that this all isn't fun, the sponsors that couldn't make it today, I'd like to just read them off really quick and say something about each one of them, because I plan on posting this to our newsletter so everybody can see our sponsors, and it wouldn't be fair not to mention them. The Call Gurus, they were the first ones to solidify their main sponsorship. Without them, the whole thing wouldn't have been rolling the way it is right now. They're kind of the Rolls Royce or the Ferrari of call centers. They offer a premium call center service. So for those who aren't familiar with them, they believe they won the award this year for Call Center of the Year. So I would highly recommend them. And again, it wasn't me that picked them. It was the industry. So you guys all thought they needed to win. In addition to them, one of our big sponsors of the AFI Expo was Bigly Sales, who has this amazing AI technology right now that's just going to help you guys out. And I wish he was here to explain more. We are going to do another show. And when we do the other show, we're going to try to get him on as well. He just couldn't make it today. We also have Debt Relief Advocates. You'll probably know Jeff from Kinetic Media. That's his thing. They also own WeBuyTaxLeads.com. They're doing big things. So I encourage you to check that out, especially if you have anything for debt relief. And then obviously we got James with Fuel for Pros. So we got Marketcall as well in that lineup. I'm about to add you on the site today. There you are. You're the VIP pre-party official sponsor, which is the main sponsor level. So as everybody comes in for that first hour between 9 and 10, that is officially sponsored by Marketcall. So VIPs, what a great brand to have, right? You guys are the VIP sponsor. Love that. Our gold sponsor.
We're so excited.
We're excited. I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. Our gold sponsor thus far is Addicted Affiliate, one of the greatest networks out there. So if you're looking to run some offers with a wide range of everything from auto warranty to sweeps or whatever, these guys pay on time. They never miss a payment. Sometimes in the industry you could be on the hook for a lot of money, you get screwed, and then your affiliates don't get paid out. Not with them, not with Marketcall. You guys are top notch and always make sure those payments get out. So Addicted Affiliates owners Steve and Jeff, they also own the Mailer Meetup and they're also the SMS meetup. So if you guys have ever been to those events, I love it. I help out with it. We do a lot together. Then we got our baller sponsors with Jetpack Shipping. Ash over there, straight out of Akron, Ohio, LeBron James territory. The name says it all. We got performance marketing jobs. You guys might know Mike Carney. So if you guys are looking to hire anybody from a wide range in this industry, you could actually email him at hire@performance marketing jobs. So if you have any needs, Optizmo, which we have Tom here today. We have paidpercalls.com, which is Carlos Corona, who did a mastermind at the AFI Expo, so knowledgeable about pay-per-call. And you can be too, if you go ahead and follow him or sign up at paidpercalls.com. He's also Unique 360. Then we have Quantum, which if you know from Quantum Media, those guys are blowing up. They're already blown up. They're pretty big if you know Jeff and Joseph over there. And then we got Buy Goods as well. The name really just says it all. So there's our sponsors thus far. I know we're going to have a lot more sponsors. I needed to get this first show under my belt because, once we do the next one, we're probably going to have a full room with like 20 of us. And I really wanted to focus on you guys right now. You guys solidified your sponsorships early, which I appreciate. Now, here's the fun part of the show. You ever see that TV show, Let's Make a Deal? Anyone? Okay. Let's make a deal. Now that all of you had a chance to speak today, I'm curious if there's any cross promotion or deals that we could get going on. I know James has this amazing technology that sounds like it could work out well for Marketcall. It seems like maybe Tom has some people he could be a reseller of your service. I know TrackDrive doesn't typically promote other people's services. They like to keep it all in house. So I already kind of have the answer there for Rich. I already know. And I know Tom is always looking to expand his database. Maybe you guys might need a service. Carly, I don't know if you're currently working with Tom. I don't know if you guys work with Sam with TrackDrive, but is there any crossover thus far? Is there a maybe? Is there a chance of any cross? Oh, Carly, what do you got for us? What do you think?
I will say that Sam and I already have a very long, well-established referral relationship going, where we send people to each other all the time. We work very closely with TrackDrive. We do not use their service, but we work very closely with them. We sponsor parties with them for these shows, and we send them clients. They send us clients. So that's already well ingrained in regards to me and Sam's relationship. So if there's any opportunity that Marketcall could help you, Tom, or you, James, or if maybe you could help Marketcall. We do have a robust internal team. We do our own internal lead generation for pay-per-call. I believe we have some opt-in sites. I don't think we're doing any outbound dialing right now. We focus mostly on inbound calls, but if you have any ideas that you would like to share with me or toss around, we can always shoot it out there and see what happens.
That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, I think there's some conversations behind the scenes. I know we've met with TrackDrive with Rich and the team already. So there's some things happening below me. So I'm not in the weeds on all of this. So there's been other conversations that have taken place. I'd have to see who has talked to who. But always open to doing better together for sure.
That's awesome. Okay, well, I think we did it okay so far today. Hopefully, there's no glitches on my end when I watch the playback here. But again, thank you all for participating in this year's affiliate ball with Fat Joe. He's performing. I cannot wait. I've been trying to get Fat Joe for over a decade now. And like his weight, his pricing also fluctuates a lot. I mean, look, he's thin now, you know what I mean? Or thinner. But yeah, I mean, I did a deal with, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that meme that was very popular where he goes, yesterday's price is not today's price. You guys ever see that? Okay, that was directed at me when that came out, by the way, because I literally had a deal with him for like a third of what he charges now. Then he does that video and tells his agent to send that out to all the deals on the table. I literally wired the money at that point. We're talking like maybe 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I wired the money in good faith. I was ready to go, sign the contract, came back with that. Yesterday's price is not today's price. But hey, Today, I got the deal done. He met me halfway. You know what I mean? So we got it done finally. I cannot wait. We're going to have so much entertainment. We even have dancers that are going to be coming out to represent TrackDrive, a professional crew spearheaded by Samantha. That's going to be great. I cannot wait for that with Miles Arnell, who's going to be also singing his own track.
Another musician in the industry right there. I was going to mention
Another
him
one.
earlier. Yeah.
Yes. And he specializes in paper call and the greatest guy, young, good looking. He could sing. I hate him.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. He's got everything going for him. You know what I mean? It's like, holy crap. And you're young. Hey, and he's already in paper call and killing it. So good for Miles. But yeah, I like to boost up people in the industry. If you haven't noticed, I like to give awards. I like to put the spotlight back on the industry. It's kind of the driving force behind doing these events. I've been doing events now for affiliate marketers and performance marketers. It'll be my 25-year anniversary of doing it. Pretty crazy. Think about how many things have you guys done for 25 years straight without missing a beat. I've done this for 25 years. The affiliate ball's been around 12 years now, roughly 12 and a half years. And I've been giving out these awards since it started pretty much with the AFI Awards. So there you have it. So I cannot wait to see you guys January 16th, Las Vegas, RSVP on the site, affiliateball.com. Once again, thank you to my guests, our sponsors, and can't wait to do another one with more people. We might even have a live audience in the future once I figure out the Zoom thing. I'm sorry, it's been since the beginning of the pandemic since I conducted a Zoom interview. I wasn't sure. I don't know, PTSD from doing it wrong in the past, I guess. But I'll get more confident with this and we'll do more because I really believe the key here is for us all to make money and network and get more customers for what you guys do. That's why you guys sponsor events like this. You want to be seen. You want more customers. So everybody, please go to affiliateball.com, scroll down, click the banners. Our wonderful guests today, their banners are there. And I'm sure we'll all figure out a way to do business together. So once again, thank you guys for coming on the show. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving. I know we got Thanksgiving coming up. By the time I play this, it'll be after Thanksgiving and we'll all be 5 pounds heavier.
Gotta let him have it.